The Isuzu D-Max was one of the first new 4x4s launched in 2020. It's pretty much an all-new vehicle. New body, new chassis. The engine's been totally redeveloped. It's still that 3-litre engine which people love for its reliability and durability, but it's got new turbocharger, new cylinder head, new fuel injection system on it, so it's pretty much an all-new car. We've got it out as part of 4x4 of the year. We're going to see how it goes in the Australian bush. That engine now has 140 kilowatts and 450 newton metres and maintains the fuel efficiency even though the car is a bit heavier than the old model. The D-Max gets along okay, but still falls behind a bit compared to its competitors. It's okay on its own, but when you're jumping from car to car, you really feel that lacking in performance. The exterior styling is more of an evolution of the previous model, but it's still instantly recognisable as an Isuzu. Inside and out, it's a big step up over the old one, particularly in the higher grades. On this LSM model, we particularly like its 17-inch wheels, vinyl floors and basic equipment. But it does miss out on some of the things that the LSU and X-Terrain have, such as climate control air conditioning and the bigger 8-inch display screen. But it really doesn't lack anything you really need. The new D-Max also marks a big step up in safety, so much so that it becomes the class leader with things like AEB, lane departure warnings, lane keeping assistance, ESC, cross traffic alert, all standard right across the range no matter what model it is. On the road, we found some of these lane keeping features to be a bit intrusive and oversensitive, as they can pull the wheel out of your hand when you're not really expecting it. They're not easy to switch off either, reverting back to the default on mode whenever you switch the car on and off. The electronic traction control works a lot better than it did in the past, and the D-Max went further up our set piece hill than it has ever before. Went up about 3/4 way before it started spinning wheels, then with the rear differential lock, which is now standard across the range, went up over the top. On the road, the D-Max drives better with improved ride, handling and stopping power thanks to the new chassis, revised suspension and the biggest brakes in the class. The D-Max LSM that we have here starts at $55,970, but loaded up with the accessories that are on this vehicle, including the towing kit, a hard tonneau cover, a sports bar, that brings the price up to $64,574. Note that this is a drive-away price, as Isuzu Ute Australia gives all its prices as all-inclusive drive-away figures. With this pricing in mind, our testers felt that the LSM was a bit pricey considering its reduced equipment, lower rent feel and power deficit. It's one thing to have a working class ute, but the price of this LSM doesn't reflect that, and we wonder if Isuzu has bitten off more than it should by pricing the new D-Max up there with the likes of Ranger and Hilux. Isuzu really stepped it up with the latest D-Max. It's a better vehicle than its predecessor on all regards. It's got class-leading safety, a more refined and more powerful engine, more space in the cabin and well-sorted suspension. It's a better vehicle across the board.